Hey YouTube, this is Ace Pinkter. Today we're going to talk about ways to transform chords into melodies and vice versa. Are you finding that you're quite good at creating a melody but don't have a clue as to what chords should follow what other chords and can't write a progression? No worries. This is a really simple pattern here. It's just a simple, I guess you'd call it a monophonic melody, only one note at a time is playing. Sounds like this. It's using a patch, which I'm quite fond of. It's part of the Reactor 5 ensemble. It's very simply called guitar. Alright, now when I listen to that, I hear in my head some notes that might go along well with it. Probably the D sharp, like this. Now that's just another melody, a single note melody, which I just happen to hear in my head as an accompaniment to the original piece. Now all we have to do is make some slight changes to these, make them a bit more varied. What I'm going to do is select them, and then down here in my velocities, notice how my changes only affect the highlighted notes. Sweet, huh? So let's make them a little bit louder, and we're going to emphasize the first and the fifth beats a little bit. That sounds pretty good, just a little bit too much emphasis. Now we need a little bit of bass. What I'm going to do with bass is make it even slower than the original. And just like that, 3 simple notes for our bass line. Once again, I'm going to select them, and let's get the velocities right. Now, what I've done is I've created a set of chords. There's a chord which goes right here. There's a chord on the second beat, chord on the third beat, fourth beat, a major chord, or not a major chord, but a, wow, does that span 2 whole octaves? Pretty much, yeah, that's not really a chord, it's just 3 Fs right there. Anyway, but using 3 melodies which work together, what I'm getting at here is that I've been able to craft chords without really knowing what they are, but I know that they work together. Alright? That's pretty simple. And if you're good with melodies but terrible at chords, use a method that's similar to this to come up with interesting chords to fill up, your beat. Alright, the next obstacle is we're working with chords, however, we have no real melody, so it sounds like this. Now, using the same exact trick that we just used, we can very easily give some very interesting melody to this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select a melody from within my chords. And I'm using the pencil tool. What I did to select these was hold both Control and Shift. Holding Control lets you use the box. Alright. Control and Shift lets you select individual notes, and it works additively. I'm going to select a melody here, and let's listen to it. And now, from chords, we've created a melody. And we know it's in perfect harmony because the chords are in harmony, and thus the melody would have to be. This was a pretty short one. I just wanted to demonstrate some very quick tricks that I've learned to make it easier to find the missing notes that you're looking for, the missing chords that you're looking for, and add a lot of depth and breadth to your music. That was quick. Hope you enjoyed that. A Sphincter signing out.